Welcome to Classic Collection TV. We're an award-winning tour operator specialising in luxury holidays, and we have over 35 years expertise and experience. So I'm here with George, and George is going to tell us about one of our fabulous offers that we've got for you.
Yeah, so today we're heading over to Croatia, Joe, to the Dalmatian coast, in fact. Now, Croatia has been exceptionally popular for summer 23, and this offer that I've got for you today is a really nice boutique experience which takes you away from the crowd but also lets you see what Croatia has to offer. So this is an island cruise experience on board the MS Ambassador cruise ship, which is a luxury motor yacht vessel, Joe.
Nice.
Launched in 2019, so it's really, really modern. It's a really beautiful experience and a beautiful ship as well. So on board, they've got a maximum of 36 guests across 18 ensuite cabins, which is a really nice, small, intimate sailing.
Yeah, it's like a floating boutique hotel then,
Absolutely,
isn't it? If it's that small.
Now, when we're talking about it being small in the terms of the number of passengers, it doesn't mean that it's really cramped on board. It is a large vessel. There's loads of space up on the decks. There's loads of space in your cabin, so it's a really comfortable experience. High levels of customer services comes as standard when you go on holiday. You just want to lay back, relax, and let you know,
be looked after.
Be looked after.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about anything. And on board the MS Ambassador, that is absolutely the case. So there's a crew to guest ratio of 1 to 4. So you've got one crew member to every 4 guests.
That's amazing. Yeah, so exceptional service. Like you said,
Absolutely.
You can just relax. The point of a holiday is just to be looked after and get away from it. You spend the rest of the year working and busy doing stuff, so it's nice just for somebody to look after you for a change.
Yeah, you just want to sit back, relax, take in the sights, and there really is some of the most beautiful sights you'll ever see. I was lucky enough to go on board the MS Ambassador last May.
Wow, you lucky thing.
I know.
I'm all right, Jack.
No, it is exceptional. Yeah. It's a really, really nice experience. Now, you can do it as part of, just take a cabin on board, but you can also do a privately chartered experience as well. So if there is a large group of people, you can do it as a large family,
like special
or for a
birthdays
birthday
or something. Oh, can you imagine that? What a unique birthday thing, something to remember.
Absolutely,
really?
Yeah, it's really good. Now, on board, I've got lots of facilities on offer, including Wi-Fi, which is free of charge.
That's good.
Which I know a lot of the bigger cruise lines and stuff charge you extra for Wi-Fi. Yeah. So on board the MS Ambassador, you don't pay extra for the Wi-Fi. So you can load all of your Facebook photos and etc. whilst you're sailing along the Dalmatian.
As long as you don't do any work.
No, you've got to absolutely switch off. As I've already mentioned, large, comfortable cabins as well. So they're not small, they're not cramped. You're going to have a lot of room in your cabins too. There is a beautiful upper deck restaurant which serves beautiful food as well, Joe. But it's lined with windows either side.
So you can get great views then of
and you get great views whether you're sailing in Croatia, whether you're in port in Croatia. So there's always something to look at. So it's nice you can eat your dinner or your breakfast in a really nice setting.
Yeah, just take it all in.
Absolutely. As well as that, you've got a really lovely sun deck with cushioned loungers.
Oh,
that's a really important thing for me when I go on holidays. The cushioned lounge. You want to chill out?
Yeah, of course you do. You want to be comfortable.
Yeah, totally.
Taking in the views, floating around.
So you've got cushioned lounges on the sun deck, as well as a really nice jacuzzi out the back of the ship
lovely.
as well.
Just sit in the jacuzzi, chill
drink in hand.
Yeah.
A little strawberry daiquiri, but that's a really nice experience as well, because when you're sailing around, you can sit in the jacuzzi and look out from the back of the ship and see all of the sights and stuff like that. But there is some shaded areas for those that don't like to sit in the sun all day as well. So it's a really nice itinerary. So you're going to tell us a little bit more about the itinerary,
just some of the highlights of the itinerary. Obviously, you've got a lot going on because it's an 8-day cruise, but I've just picked out some of the highlights of the itinerary. You've got a visit to the Blue Cave in Pisevo. That's an outstanding cave, beautiful. It's one of the most popular caves in Croatia. There are obviously a lot because of the way that Croatia is formed, but it's beautiful, so that's worth a visit. You also go to Hvar, and you've actually got a guided tour, which I personally like, because I think sometimes you arrive at these places and you don't know where to go, and actually it's nice to have a guide with you telling you. And Hvar, as you know, because you've been there, is one of the most beautiful places in Croatia.
It really is stunning, and even in the port when you come in, it's just breathtaking coming into Hvar. And the lovely thing about the motor cruises through Croatia and on the MS Ambassador itself is you get a lot of time in each destination. So you get to have a lot of the evenings in the destination as well as afternoons.
So you can really experience. So it's best of both worlds.
You can experience the best of both worlds.
You're seeing all these different places in Croatia, and Croatia, like you've said, is outstanding and it's beautiful. Also, you get to visit the UNESCO listed Trogir before heading back to the boat, where you have a captain's dinner and live music. So it's just, again, once in a lifetime, something a little bit different, something, you know, making memories.
You're kind of getting like 6 or 7 holidays in one, I feel.
Oh, exactly.
Because you get to see all of the different islands.
Yeah.
It's at a much slower pace. You get lots of time on the islands as well. So it's not, you know, just 2 hours on the island and then back on the boat to the next island. You do get, you know, a morning or a whole afternoon into the evening on the island. And the really nice thing about the setup of the MS Ambassador is the board basis. So it's kind of like a half board. You get 6 breakfasts and lunch included.
Oh, that's good.
Throughout the duration.
And I bet the food's amazing as well.
It's fab, yeah. It's really, really lovely. But what you do get to do, you get to go and experience the local cuisine in the islands as well.
Nice.
Because you're there.
As you're there, you might as well experience it.
So this 8-day, 7-night sailing departs either from Dubrovnik through to Split or Split through to Dubrovnik, and it's on alternate Saturdays from April through till October. Now the price that you see on your screen includes your flights, your private transfers, as well as the sailing, and you get representation on the ground as well. If you want more information on this fantastic, unique experience, please do call the number on the bottom of your screen now.
Thank you for watching.